What positive effects has the quarantine had for you? Loving not having the commute. I can wake up 5 minutes before work starts and I'm fine. And at 5 o'clock I'm instantly home. And you get chores done around the house during the workday, which makes my weekends truly mine. I mowed the lawn at lunch Thursday. Loving this home stuff. No tollway fees. No fast food lunches. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking every day. Now I drink once a week. Will have to quit after I run out of alcohol. Started exercising, as being out of breath keeps the nicotine pangs away. Been saving a ton of money. I can't believe how much less I'm spending on lunches and coffee breaks and takeout. Our grocery bill is up maybe $40 a month, but our food budget is easily at least $100 lower a week. Edit. Okay, after about a dozen responses asking, I feel like I need to clarify. Our grocery bill is $40 higher a month to account for the fact that both of us are working from home. My wife and I aren't surviving on just $40 a month here. I've gotten to spend a lot of time with my aging dog, smiley face. I totally agree with this. I got to spend time with my old guy. Unfortunately, we had to put him down a few days ago, but it was up to be able to spend the entire day with him every day instead of just a goodbye in the mornings. I'm sad he's gone, but being with him a lot over this time definitely made our goodbye a little easier. I am one of those people who started to do their balcony. 3 years in a row my balcony was dirty and without any plants. Now I cleaned up and put up some plants and it starts to look really nice. Careful. I started with 2 plants and now it's well over 100. Gardening is an amazing but addictive hobby. But it's the best feeling watching them grow a little bigger each day. Due to my job, and the hours I work, I spend most of my time alone. There are days when the only people I see are the person who worked before me and the one who works after me. But now my roommates work from home and I actually have people to talk to and be around. I feel like it's been good for my mental health. This is the opposite of my situation before. I only saw people when I went out. Now I don't see anyone. Not good for my mental health. I have started working out. Good job, random Redditor. I've been going on daily walks in wooded areas, noticing things in nature I'd never paid attention to before. I've stopped wearing makeup and have become super confident in my natural appearance. I'm 30 years old and can only recall going barefaced a handful of times in the last 15 years. My skin looks seriously amazing. And frankly, the full gamut of war paint made me look older than I realized. I think after quarantine, I'll still wear makeup on certain special occasions, but it won't be on the daily, nor as a compulsive. I can't leave the house without my face cause I look like a troll. Necessity. Literally same. I've been barefaced for weeks. I put on the tiniest line of eyeliner recently and I was like, damn, who is that? Les is Marie. It's amazing. Over quarantine I've been giving myself a series of mini haircuts. The end result now is phenomenal. I have the custom haircut I've always needed. Now my waves can perfectly dry straight from the shower. I'm finally not exhausted. I've slept better than I have in years. I'm broke AF, but at least I'm sleeping. Lol. I didn't believe sleep impacted my health and well-being before this, because I can function on little sleep. I thought I was one of those lucky people that don't need sleep. I've learned I needed the sleep I wasn't getting. Feel like a different person. My company, who had a firm no working from home policy, has finally seen how well everyone is doing while working from home, and have talked about loosening restrictions post-virus. My boss just said when he opens the office he's going to make it voluntary to work there versus work from home, because everyone did such a great job working from home. Now everyone gets to pick full-time from the office, full-time from home, or split. So happy. I've had time to learn more about myself. I am in recovery from alcohol abuse, so after years of numbing myself, I've been relearning how different emotions feel and how I react to those emotions in a safe environment. Happier. I love being stuck at home. I work from home usually, and I love it. But now my wife is also home part of the day, which is really nice. I really don't want her to return to the office. I feel awful even saying it, but I work in software, so my job and productivity didn't change one iota. It took me about an hour one way to get into the office, and I'd usually buy a lunch instead of make one. Though Lord knows I tried. I even subbed to our meal prep Sunday without ever actually prepping anything. That counts, doesn't it? Being home. I do cook a lot more though. My son is also not in daycare, which was costing me like $170 a week. No more gas, plus no more going out to eat, plus no more daycare, plus no more random "I'm tired and don't feel like cooking, let's just go out" equals thousands of dollars appearing into the savings account seemingly overnight. Where do you live? That daycare is only $170 a week. That's a steal. Not off, but that's about what we paid for an in-home daycare in Scottsdale. As childcare is fucking bonkers. Man, I stay home now because it just wasn't worth working simply to pay for childcare. I had always been overweight, lacking self-esteem, hating my body and myself. Quarantine gave me enough time for a transformation, and I started at 78 kilograms and I'm now 67 kilograms already. I'm proud of myself, and I want to lose even more. Edit. A lot of people ask, so here's a basic idea of what I did. 1. Have an approximate idea of the calories I eat, and working out to burn them. I usually ate 1,200 calories per day and burn about 600 to 800 excluding the calories burned while you do nothing. 2. Tried intermittent fasting. I didn't eat after 8 p.m. and ate again the next day after 12 p.m. 3. Tried to eat very less fat, lesser carbs and more protein. You can search for protein-rich foods. 4. Drink lots of water and stay hydrated. I drank around 2 to 3 L per day. 5. Work out on cheat days and eat healthy on rest days. Also, to everyone else who's working for the same, I wish you all the best. You all can do it. Stay determined. Work for that body you want. Edit. 2. Thank you for the awards. A lot of you may suggest it's an unhealthy rate, and I'm starving myself. I would like to make clear that I eat when I'm hungry, and I exercise until I have just enough energy to get through the day. Yes, to some of you all it may be unhealthy, but it's truly the first ever thing that's worked out for me. It's different for all of us. I've tried to lose weight a couple times but to no avail. This is an exception. Thank you for your concern. For the Americans out there, 67 kilograms equals 588 sticks of butter. I don't feel compelled to do any social activities or cut my hair. 2 things that I normally feel like I have to do. But with isolation dictating those things, I finally feel free, while bound at home. I had a birthday in April and it was so freeing not to have to plan something social for it. It's my birthday today and it's such a relief that the only plans are to play video games with the boys. Edit. Plans have changed. A bunch of people pooled together money to get me a new bike for my birthday. BC, I've been biking a lot using a hand-me-down bike that was older than me. So the new plan for me and the aforementioned boys involved biking before we play video games. I learned how to play dominoes, make mashed potatoes, and cook ribs, all of which I thought would be hard but were actually ridiculously easy. I haven't worked since March 16th, and now I'm a couple weeks away from finishing my first novel. The housing, mostly Flipper and Airbnb, market has slowed down enough that I might finally be able to buy a house. Even with the slow, it's still a tight fucking squeeze. I've been waiting 6 years. We bought a house after almost 8 months of trying last month. The investors and snowbirds would buy houses sight unseen. The day they listed, I'd get an alert about a house and tell our realtor to make an appointment that day for after I got off work, and I'd be on my way home when he'd call to say the seller accepted an offer. He thinks the only reason we got a house is because it slowed down thanks to the virus. Well, it has kept me from getting COVID-19, making my 16-year-old self proud. I have always been a heavy gamer. When I was 16, had time but no money. Then started working and having money to buy a decent PC. But no time. Quarantine allowed me to play all the games I hadn't in the last years. Also went back to learning German. Been mostly good for me so far. I was burnt out at work and with being social all the time. So spending quality time with myself has been great. On top of that, not having time to myself resulted in me not cooking my own meals and I've gained a bit of weight. In the last year, I've been cooking my own healthy meals and going out for long bike rides. No idea if I have lost weight. I get obsessive over the scale. I have been living in sweats and leggings the last few years and decided it was time to put effort in how I look. I've started learning about how fashion works and donated some of my clothes. My room was depression messy and I cleaned it right after my work shut down and have kept it clean since. Oh man, so many positives. I bartend in a restaurant so I've been laid off and collecting unemployment and it's more money than I make in a week. I paid off my credit card debt. My carpal tunnel has healed. I have been drinking significantly less. Quit smoking. I've been cooking more. Saving money by not going out. I have a regular sleep schedule. I've been reading more. I've lost weight. I don't wear makeup anymore and my skin cleared up. I got a puppy and I've had all the time I need to train him. And so much more. This run-on sentence could go on for hours. I think the best thing is realizing how important it is to make the most of time away from work and to establish routine that doesn't revolve around a job. It made it feel right for me to be by myself. 4 exams in a little more than 1 month. I've only the thesis left and managed to get to one of my dream universities. Yeah, can relay on that. Fucking finally finished my fucking PhD thesis, which cost me fucking 3 years of my nerves and got that job I have ever dreamed of. Keep going, mate. I still have to go to work, as I am in healthcare, but the traffic and parking spots have never been better. I'm still not convinced it's positive, but I've probably gained about 10 pounds and have not made myself throw up since March 19th. The longest stretch I've gone in about 10 years. My body feels so different and it feels like I have curves in pants that fell off my hips just a few months ago. Terrified yet kinda proud of my new butt. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.